Hey everybody, welcome back. Markus back again with another reaction to the Clone Wars, this time to episode 8 of season 7, Together Again. If you enjoyed the upcoming video, please like, comment, share, subscribe if you're so inclined. And now, let's get on into it.
Let's look at how we got here.
We're here because you convinced Trace to dump the spice, and she did.
She didn't convince her to dump spice, yeah.
But your original deal was the problem.
For you.
For me as well.
When did this happen? I'm just siding with her.
And that makes sense, because, as I said in the previous videos, Trace has always been kind of on the fence with Rafa's job. So, even though she's only known, what, Ahsoka for 2 days, 2 rotations, she sides with her because she actually has a voice to her objections.
I want to cut a deal with you.
You would betray your friends.
Trust me. A small price to pay for a rather large spice shipment.
This is another deception.
I know, but
You think he will find out about this?
He, Maul?
he always knows.
Because Maul was working with the Pykes before, although, well, Sidious would probably still have him. If he has those connections and that power, might as well continue to have him utilize it. It's like, this is another deception. I know. Oh, would it be the fact that she out loud said, "Trust me," to them? I know it was probably whispered, but still, come on, y'all. Even if it was a whisper, I'm gonna give these guys up. Trust me. Oh, you're planning something. Okay.
Understand what Ahsoka was thinking. She knows we don't have any family. What she did back there
Was give herself up. Duh.
You mean that was her plan? I thought that was clear. Trust me? Come on, Trace.
Okay.
At least another character is pointing that out.
Since I'm here, might as well do some good.
Let them know we're here. So we're still.
Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. I've noticed, like, in that scene with Ahsoka when she was getting the detonators, and some other shots this season where their depth of field that they have going just makes it more, just conveys more of an impression of, like, lensing and composition and shot. And I don't remember, at least, very noticeable depth of field in previous seasons. Perhaps it was, and I just can't remember it, but it just seems very noticeable and more cinematic now.
So why don't you just start loading the spice onto my ship?
But I can't just give it to you.
So while you go get in trouble, I'm gonna start loading up my ship.
She is manipulative. And that word always has like a negative connotation, but I'm saying that simply as a character trait, to manipulate, to maneuver situations or people or things for yourself or in your favor in some way, shape, or form.
We will proceed as planned.
You are but one small
Yep.
piece, and yet when you falter.
Ah, Sam Witwer.
Surely Maul knows we do not jump to his demand.
Would you care to make that clear to him?
That's what I thought.
So where is this manager, huh? There isn't one, is there? You little liar.
Trandoshan.
You don't have authorization to be here. I'm shutting you down.
A blue Trandoshan at that.
Manifest right here.
Wow.
Yes, kill her.
Yes, kill her. A Velociraptor sound effect? Particularly when they're calling for help. Or assistance of a call for more. Technically, because a call of help is different in Jurassic Park 3. Thank you, Jurassic Park 3.
working for the Republic and this Jedi.
Her? A Jedi?
The Jedi used you both. How unfortunate that your stupidity is so authentic.
That's a great line.
Was a Jedi. I was trained, but I left.
You can do that?
Why would I do that?
Well, you're a Jedi, right? Don't you make a living tracking down criminals like me?
Didn't she say she left?
You might not think of yourself as a Jedi, but you act like one.
Hey everybody, I hope you're enjoying the content. If you are, please consider heading on over to my Patreon page and becoming a patron. Not only will you be helping to support the channel, you'll also gain access to exclusive content and benefits such as early access to my videos, full reactions, and my Patreon Discord. So, if you're so inclined, head on over to my Patreon page, the link is down below in the pinned comment, and become a patron. Okay, this was the culmination of this Ahsoka smuggler arc. You guys have heard me expound upon the arc's seeming limitations. I'll say seeming. I will not expound upon them here unless I need to. What is congruent is Ahsoka's character. She just left. Well, we're not really sure on the time frame, but it seems as if there hasn't been a lot of time that has passed since leaving the Jedi Order. But her character's congruent, her ideology, her helpfulness, her empathy, her adaptiveness when she's in situations such as the jail cell, so things of that nature. Rafa and Trace's character, Trace certainly, because she was always on the fence with it, she's probably a little bit more on Ahsoka's side, so she kind of had that bit of an arc. That all meets out. However, once again, it goes back to the thing of like, if this was a way to teach Ahsoka, because let's not forget, Ahsoka is no longer with the Jedi Order, which means Ahsoka is on her own, which means how is she making money, which means what is she working for, who is she working for, how is she going to get by? Because I don't remember in the first episode of this arc, I assumed because of the clothes that she was wearing that she was on her way to work, or doing something. But then she asks, well, either she's asked or she's offered. To be honest, I can't remember right now. But she's asked or offered to stay with Rafa and everything, to stay with Rafa and Trace for the time being. And she even leaves her bike here at the end because apparently she has nowhere else to go. And also, Trace and Rafa are scroungers who, because of where they live on 1313. They're trying to get odd jobs just to make ends meet and everything like that. Are hurting for money, hurting for credits. So at the end of this arc, neither Ahsoka has any sort of job or credits, and Rafa and Trace also have no credits. So what are they all planning to do? I know Ahsoka's going with Bo-Katan and them right now to deal with Maul. Which I'm assuming, of course, is going to bring in Anakin. They showed in the trailer where she's in the hologram. But, what is Trace and Rafa going to do? Thank you for helping us, Ahsoka. With what? You have no money. Yes, it's a moral thank you. You've helped us morally. Fine. What are you going to do now? What's the job plan after this? You know, what's the, is she going to keep doing odd jobs and are they just going to be more mindful of what odd jobs they take and less pragmatic about it? I suppose that's a possibility. But once again, you're in a situation where Ahsoka's now in the position that Rafa and Trace are in. How are you getting by? How are you living? What are you doing? So, as I said in the last video, what I was curious if this storyline was going to see them learning from each other. Moralism from Ahsoka to Rafa and Trace, and pragmatism from Rafa and Trace to Ahsoka. And as I also speculated in that video, because the dynamic was shifted more, putting more weight on Rafa than it was on Ahsoka, then no, it was not going to go that route. Ahsoka did sacrifice herself, so with their Jedi bitterness, which was still there, but because they knew her, it was like, okay, you know, we can get with you though. We can rock with you, you know. So that's there. And she did sacrifice herself and she did all this. Once again, all congruent with Ahsoka's character. She seemed to have felt responsible for putting them in here, but what does she learn about pragmatism, if anything? What does she learn about trying to make ends meet, doing what you can? Maybe doing it in a better way, with a better mindset, and maybe with other things, but what does she learn? Where was this story going? What impact does that have on the context of those characters, Ahsoka included? Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe if you're so inclined. Check out my channel for all my other content that I have on there, my short films, reactions, reviews, breakdowns, all that good stuff that's on there, and much, much more to come. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.